We have a run. Holy cow. So, let's get into the counting window. The timer. It's the crow. Crow, yeah. All right. So, ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were
All right.
gone.
So
What could it mean?
there was a speed tech that I
Stanley
didn't do at
decided
the
to go to
start,
the
just so I
meeting.
can like
Perhaps
showcase
he
the
had
entire
simply
game
missed a memo.
because I'm generous like that. I'm a god. Basically,
When Stanley
this is a
came to
walking
set of two
simulator,
open doors,
and
he
the
entered
speed
the
tech
door on
was
his left.
to go to the boss's office twice, and the third time, and from that point onward, it would just be
Yet
like,
there was not a
yeah,
single person here either.
I'm just gonna be here.
Feeling a wave of
Just
disbelief,
here's the door, just
Stanley
go.
decided to go up to his boss's
That's
office.
fine.
Coming to a staircase,
And
Stanley
yeah, we're
walked
just gonna speed
upstairs
through
to
this
his
entire thing,
boss's
hopefully
office.
without colliding into anything, which we already did. So yeah, I now have my notes.
Stepping into his
And I think
manager's
I glanced
office,
at the
Stanley
code.
was
It
once
should
again
be-
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Nice.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
Numbers,
this.
Mason.
Stanley was in
What
such
do
a
they mean?
rush to
Alright.
get through the story
And this is
as
extra
quickly
slow
as
on the first
possible,
time
he
because if
didn't
you
even
rush
have
through
a
the
single
code, you
minute
just-
to just let the narrator talk.
It just
That
kind of
kind
like
of anxiety isn't healthy,
uh,
so he relaxed
delays
for a
you
few
as much as
moments
possible.
with some calming new age music.
This is a nice run. This is basically it. This is the 12 endings of Stanley Parable.
Feeling soothed and
I'm
rejuvenated,
gonna be doing the 5 most
Stanley
popular
calmly
endings
walked
that you
forward
get for
into the
the
opened passageway.
from the left door. Most of the endings are for the right door. The confusion ending and the ending where you just we just close the door to your office, not wanting to go on an adventure. Poor Stanley. So now we're waiting for the thing to load. Like, and you can also just zoom it out and just have it on the side.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question
The
nature
one
of
and
his
only,
job.
the Greek one.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Alright, so this first
This
ending is going to be the
question
life
would not
ending,
go unanswered
where
for
basically
long.
we're going to go exactly as the narrator tells us to.
Stanley
And
walked straight ahead
there
through
is
the
a
large
skip
door
here
that read
actually.
Mind
Let's see if I
Control
can get it.
Facility.
Here's hoping. Basically, you can just skip this little.
The lights rose on an enormous
Basically,
room
I'm trying
packed
to get
with
into this
television
chair,
screens.
and then from
what
there
horrible secret did this
to,
place hold?
no,
Stanley
never
thought
mind.
to himself. Did he have the strength
late.
to find out?
And then we're gonna try this. There's another skip here. Press the button.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
Alright,
nature
and we're trying not to
revealed.
fall off.
Each bore
Because
the
if you
number
fall off,
of an
it's basically a
employee in
soft
the
lock.
building.
Never mind.
Stanley's co-workers.
Can't
The
be arsed
lives
doing
of
that
so
again.
many individuals reduced
So
to
yeah,
images
you
on
can
a
basically
screen.
fall on the
And
bridge
Stanley,
before it
one
actually
day,
rises up, and you
eternally
can make it to
wanted in
that
this
gate over
place
there
where freedom meant nothing.
beforehand, basically.
Would you like to say hi back?
This mind
Og says
control
hi,
facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's
He also said it
control
while
all this time?
face
Was
sort
this
of-
the only reason
wasn't
he was
face by
happy
his
with
face
boring
flooring,
job?
he just-
That
he
his
just crumpled
emotions had
onto
been
the floor
manipulated
in
to accept
absolute
it blindly?
Despair.
No.
Right, so,
he
yeah.
refused to believe
about
it.
it.
He couldn't accept it.
this is
His
the
own
life
life
ending.
in someone else's
We lost
control.
both skips, so we're gonna be
Never.
losing some time.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire
Exactly.
life utterly blind to the world?
And now we get into this power
But here was
facility.
the proof.
For the
The
facility
heart of the
power, I
operation.
should say.
Controls labeled with emotions.
And then we're just gonna
happy
disable everything,
Or sad,
and
or content.
The
Walking,
narrator's gonna say
eating,
some stuff maybe.
working, all of it monitored
don't
and
care.
commanded from this very
Here it
place.
is. Mind
And
control
as
is
the
idle,
cold
awaiting
reality
input.
of his past began to
Let's
sink
turn it
in.
off.
Stanley decided.
Nice. Okay, so there's a pretty long cutscene. I'm gonna spend that time to load up my Nerf gun. BRB.
while he's gone, I'd like to remind you that you can contact us on Twitter at the
And a rising chill of
username at
uncertainty.
UKSG Marathon,
Was it
or
over?
and with the hashtags UKSGW17 or hashtag Blame Ross.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone
Okay.
else's command.
Guns ready.
Freedom was mere moments away.
We're not gonna be using it just
And
yet. We're just
Even
gonna
as the immense door
just gonna
slowly
sit
opened,
here.
Stanley
Right
reflected on how many
Wait for the
puzzles
door.
still lay unsolved.
It's gonna take
Where
a while.
had his co-workers gone?
Water.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries
Cheers.
did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into
He's
the
still
chamber,
got it there, he hasn't taken it
realized
down.
none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been
That's hap-
seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not
Anytime
been
I want
to
Who just left it in the tap?
They just left it.
no longer would
Is
it
that
be
Israel?
what
Israel? Pure what? Anytime I want it, day or night,
it will be.
free of
I
charge.
don't believe it.
That was all he needed.
These have got to try this.
It was perhaps the only. Stanley stepped through the
All
open
right,
door.
and hey presto. See, the problem with
Stanley
this
felt
game
the
as
cool
well
breeze
is that you
upon his
actually
A
know.
feeling of
I wish.
liberation,
That's one down, 11
immense
to go.
possibility of the new path
So
before
you'd
him.
better pray that
This was
it's
exactly
a
the
painless
way.
experience.
Right now, the things.
So
were
the bad thing with this category is that you need to let
Stanley
any
was
cutscenes
happy.
play through completely. I mean, you'd be forgiven for thinking at some point that they did it just to mess with people.
I hope that Paulie was going to do the art ending.
Oh, you'd want that, wouldn't you?
Paul, we have a question from the Asterek. How can the freedom be real if the memes ain't real?
But the memes aren't real.
That was the sound of a broken man.
He's just had his whole world turned upside down. I hope you're proud of yourself, Ross.
Why?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
All
mean?
right, so
Stanley
yeah,
decided to
basically
go to the
now
meeting. Perhaps
we
he had
are
simply missed a memo.
we shall continue our quest for something. I don't know. And this time we're
When
gonna follow
Stanley
the
came to a
narrator
set of
again
two open
until
doors, he entered the door on
that
his
point
left.
where don't bump on the wall, please. Thank you. Until the point where
Yet there
we
was
can
not a
turn
single
off
person here either.
the mind
Feeling
control
a wave
facility,
of
but instead we're turning it
disbelief,
on.
Stanley decided
And
to go
so
up
yeah,
to his
we're gonna
boss's
do
office.
some
Coming to
target
a
practice
staircase,
there.
Stanley
basically.
walked upstairs to his boss's
at the-
office.
Get up the stairs, please. When's closet ending? The closet ending
Okay, I think
is
we
not
all know the
included
drill
here, sadly.
by now. Blah blah blah. Dark secrets. The
Ah,
keypad.
that's
Stanley
it's
pushes some
unfortunate, but we
buttons.
don't.
Oh, hey, look! It's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
It's not in this run, sadly. I do believe there is a 20-something endings category, which is actually, which actually has the broom ending, but broom ending, broom closet ending. Yeah, I know how to speak, sometimes. So yeah, here we go. This is the elevator. This is the same dark hallway we've been through. It's
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Eat,
the large
sleep.
door that read Mind Control
repeat, maybe.
Facility.
all right. So this is our second chance and our last one at getting those skips.
The lights rose on an
okay.
enormous room packed
Ooh.
with television screens. What horrible secret did
There we
this
go.
place hold?
There's the first one.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength?
Open the door and
Now the monitors jumped to life.
all right.
Their true
Here's
nature
hoping we can
revealed.
get it.
Each
Come
bore
on.
the number of an employee in the building.
Come on.
Stanley's co-workers.
Can we like
the
not
lives of
do
so
that?
many
Oh, there we go.
individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley.
Up, too late.
Eternally monitored in this place.
You need to be
where
fast,
freedom
and I'm
meant
not.
nothing.
So then, get the elevator
This
again.
mind control facility, it was too horrible
Too
to
bad I couldn't
believe.
jump.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Reality
emotions had
shattered.
been
Yes,
manipulated to
my
accept
reality
it
has been
blindly?
shattered. I can't fathom a
No.
world
He refused
without
to
memes.
believe it. He couldn't accept it.
impossible.
His own life in someone else's control.
Never.
Never. It was unthinkable.
Someone
Wasn't
else's
it?
control?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled
All right,
with
almost there,
emotions.
almost
Happy
there.
or sad,
And then we
or
can
content.
do the thing.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded
Oh,
from
look,
this
it's two
very
buttons. I
And as
wonder
the
which
cold
one to
reality
press.
of his past
Mind
began to
controls.
sink
Oh, that
in,
seems nice.
Stanley
I'll turn it
decided
on.
that this machine. Oh, Stanley.
Okay then.
You didn't just activate
never
the
mind.
controls,
Let's just
did
move
you?
back to the
After
place.
they kept you
Let's
enslaved all
see
these
all the
years,
mines
you
we're
go
going
and
to
you
control.
tried to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
All right.
Oh, Stanley. I
There we
applaud
go.
your effort, I really
Right
do.
here.
But you
Just
need to
perch
understand,
ourselves right
there's
there.
only so much that
And now
machine
let's play
can
with
do.
Paulister.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's
I don't see
emergency
where they go.
detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
I paid $50
eliminating the
for
entire
that.
complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
There we go.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
Someone is very
about me.
consistent.
Well,
Hey!
What all this
Well,
means,
why don't we show that to the
I
camera
don't know where
and
to
just
start.
say,
What's that?
let's play Russian.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right,
This too.
you're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
I'm joking.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What's the next one?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a
That
crisp.
came with the flat.
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing.
So,
Watching you try to make sense
Nerf
of
darts
everything
and
and
knuckles.
take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
So,
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around
great
will be
speed
even
stream.
better.
Always
Oh,
good speed
goodness.
streams.
Only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
10 points.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
Jesus
precious
Christ, dude, I'm just
additional
trying to
seconds.
speedrun a thing. Come on.
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be
Many
doing
more.
right now?
So much
Or
more
did you
time
just
to just
assume when you saw that
meme
timer
about.
that something in this room was capable of turning you on? I mean,
I wish.
running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will
This is
save
the
me.
highest quality speed stream about.
That this
Of course.
video
There's-
game can be
there's
beat.
no-
It's the end of the
One
day. We
soul.
just want to unwind.
Do
Oh
you
boy.
have any
I forgot.
idea what
I
your
forgot that the
purpose in
timer
this
is not on
place is?
spring. No. Sorry.
Stanley.
Oh, that's loaded.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't
Kids.
calculated to keep the action moving on. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch
It
you
didn't come
for
back
every
here. I
moment
blame
that you're
Ross.
powerless. To see you made hungry. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to
All right.
destroy
Let's
it.
see. So yeah. There's basically.
Take a
Oh
look
look,
at the
it's
clock,
a button.
That's 30 seconds you have
a
left
button.
to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Oh boy.
Will you cling
Oh,
desperately
no.
to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully?
Oh no, it's
Another
goodbye, employee
choice.
427. But
Make it
why?
Oh, don't. It's all the same to me.
But
All a
why? I
part of
don't
the
get
joke.
it.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
No,
inevitable
not-
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Okay. Ow. Well, rip Stanley.
Hi.
No. There's still 10 more.
Oh, the poster!
No! How could it?
It didn't like being shot.
Oh no! How could we? How could this happen to me?
You've made your mistakes.
I have nowhere to run though.
All of his co-workers were
Life
gone.
goes on.
What could it mean?
I'm fading away.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, so the next ending is the museum
When
ending.
Stanley came to a
And you
set
might have
of two
noticed
open
when we
doors,
went to the
he
mind
entered
control
the door
facility
on his
twice
left.
over, there was this sign that said escape. And we're gonna be going there because basically
Yet
turning
there was
on
not
the
a
mind control
single
stuff
person
didn't
here
work, so
either.
we're
Feeling
just
a wave of
gonna
disbelief,
Stanley
Stanley decided to go
Yeah.
up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Everything
walked
ruined?
upstairs
You
to
know
his
what it
boss's
is.
office.
Lame Ross.
Oh well. Right.
Here's the door.
So yeah, this is basically, if I were to do the speed tech, that's what it would do, basically. But we didn't. Wait, is this raise 0? It can be for you.
Yeah, except your finger.
Alright.
No, I'm getting rid of the head off, so I'm catching you guys later.
I don't see Rem and Ram,
Yeah.
so I don't think
If you've
so.
not died another 11 times by the time I come back, then there's going to be problems.
Oh boy. Oh
I have
no.
Glasgow traffic to fight with.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Oh,
through the
no.
large door
Alright.
that read
Good luck,
Mind
dude.
Control
Right, Rob?
Facility. Although
Alright,
this
I'm just
passageway had the
I'm just
word
walking straight at this
escape
point, so
written
you can
on it,
just
the truth was
Yeah.
that at the end of this hall,
see ya, man.
This is a
Yeah.
man who cares about his speed game.
Of course I do.
He can do it with one hand.
I even
He's
have-
that good.
I care about it
The
so
door
much.
behind
I don't
him
have a
was
time on the
shut.
leaderboards.
Stanley still had every opportunity
Liam, if
to
you're still
turn
here,
around and
bye,
get back on
Liam.
track.
Bye,
At this point,
Liam.
Stanley was making a conscious,
Oh,
concerted
no.
effort to control
He's gonna-
and
he's gonna see me
willingly
tomorrow and he's
confront
gonna be
his
there, and it's
death.
like,
Liam.
No!
No.
99 experience.
All right. So now we're falling into this thing. It's gonna crush us to death. Just spoilers. Sorry.
God, you blame me for spoilers.
Sorry. It's my speed game. I do what I please.
Well, do it one.
Oh boy.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
You know full well what
reflected
you're doing.
that
You
his
stop
death
it
had
right
no
now.
consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Nah.
He doesn't know.
I think
the
that's how
real
you turn up
story.
the
Trapped
brightness.
forever
Yes,
in his
thank
narrow
you.
vision of what this world
Just so I
is.
can see where I'm going in
Perhaps
this
his
next
death
part.
was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from
Ah,
a
yeah,
blind
same.
man. So he resigned,
Some of these sections,
willingly
especially
accepted this
later,
violent
they're
end
gonna
to
be
his
much
brief and
worse.
shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yeah, they're gonna be even darker, so we're gonna need a lot of Hey.
You died.
Yeah.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Rip
as
Stanley.
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Intentional.
In a
That's
single
intended.
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
Oh, that's
instantly.
encouraging. All right, so we're gonna move this way. Da 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 da. The narrator sounds different.
And yet
That is
it would
correct.
be just a few minutes before Stanley
It
would
does.
restart the game
It
back
does.
in his office,
What?
as alive as ever.
Has he been on
What
the
exactly did the narrator think he was
Yeah.
going to accomplish?
He's been having a little bit too much of that helium.
When
you know
every
what I'm saying?
path you can walk has been created for you
Maybe.
long in advance,
I don't know
death
what I was
becomes
thinking about
meaningless,
that.
making life the same.
All right, so this is the museum
Do you see
ending.
now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the
Yeah.
moment he hit start?
Yeah. So basically, this is it. We're just gonna whoop into here.
Oh, look at
And
these
then,
two. How they wish to destroy
I
one
wish.
another.
This is the
How
third
they
ending
wish to control one another.
of
How
12.
they both wish to be free.
I wish. I promise you
Can you
that
see?
some of them are
Can
more.
you see how much
The
they
others
need
are
one
more
another?
interesting.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
The doctor told it to have 3 squared
But
meters.
listen to me. You can still see it. You can stop the program. Stay. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's
Take
path.
that back.
Stop now. Your only true choice. Do choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Oh no, she died. Oh no. So, apparently going to a museum is not a good idea, apparently. So,
I'll remember that next time my mom tries to take me.
yeah, if you find an emergency exit in a museum, don't go there. It kills people. So yeah, there's a lot of black screen. This is why you don't play this run in marathons. Load time. No, this is an actual black screen. I do believe I'm gonna cheat here, and I'm just gonna manually restart the ending.
Cheating? What?
Yes, this is actual legitimate cheating. I think this run is invalid now. if I think because it's like that, I believe.
I'm sorry, but what?
Who knows? I think
Ruined
they
the
really
sanctity of
they
this marathon.
they really don't want you to have fun with this speed run. Right. So now we're.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself.
Whoa.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I
Because
wanted.
that's how the game works. It just shuffles between
When
random
Stanley came
stuff.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
So
right.
now we're gonna be doing the escape pod ending, and this is a bit finicky because basically you need to walk in
Yet there was
and
not
then
a single
immediately
person
walk back
here
out of the
either.
boss's office.
Feeling a wave
before
of disbelief,
you
Stanley
actually,
decided to go up to his bosses,
before the door
coming to a
closes behind you.
staircase.
So if
Stanley
you're that
walked
reluctant,
upstairs
you
to
just
his
go
boss's
back.
office.
And you finish through a different ending, which is why I needed the there we
Here's
go.
the door.
Alright, so this is the escape pod ending. We're heading back now. Yeah, we gotta head back because we're reluctant. We're just like, I don't want to do this.
Don't do it, Jay. See ya.
And
Regroup. Try again next week.
he was thinking to himself, oh, yeah, this actually feels great. I might actually just, go back to my office. Yeah, we're legit going back to the office, maybe.
How many club points you get in this run?
How many what?
When the narrator tries to get you a Tesco club card and you kindly pass the offer on and the game resets.
Yes. Alright, so this is the escape pod ending. I think. Please move. Thank you. You are now leaving. Thank you.
Press the word key for the move.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this is already very, very dark. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
You're
gonna try.
cheat again.
No, I wish I could cheat this many times and probably get away with it. See, the problem is I can't see anything. So I'm just going to assume that I've went to certain directions. When in fact I might have not. Okay. This works maybe. Gotta do it like this. This usually helps. But that works. 759. We're approaching the escape pod. 760. Oh boy. This is a good speed run. This is why we have it as a backup.
Why did 759?
You what? Hey, there it is. There's the thing. You what? Yay! Escape pod. Woo! Time.
Time!
No. We still have 8.
We never learned how to count. That's why we get a clock to do it.
Yes.
8.
8. 8. 8. 8. I shouldn't have done that. 8. 8. When they were trying to get you a Tesco club card.
Stanley had never seen the office this
Scan
brightly
your
lit.
club card
Was it
to
a
win
sign
club
of something?
card points.
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
As in
When
chat
Stanley
joining
came
in.
to a set of 2 open doors,
8.
he entered
Yes,
the door
yes
on
it
his
is.
left.
Thank you.
That's the sad thing. If I had said something like that during my run, it would have been like.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
For you, that's
Feeling
Eight.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Right.
up to his boss.
So now we're doing the insane ending, which is another
Stanley
downtime
walked
in our run,
upstairs to his
sadly.
boss's office.
This is a thing.
What do we another? I haven't seen any downtime.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Alright, I'm just
He
gonna
considered the
move
possibility
right
of
here.
facing
1,
his
2,
boss,
B4.
admitting he had left his post during
It's a
work
good
hours.
time.
He might be fired for that.
To,
In such a competitive economy, why had he taken
like,
the
not-
risk? All because he believed everyone had
The laws
vanished.
of aviation.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I
Honey,
am
you can't
crazy.
be carrying
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically?
You got any more of
behind him
these?
wherever
Why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
You got any
rooms
more
were
of
starting
these?
to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeated? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his
Oh,
tongue.
boy.
He just hadn't found the words for it.
Alright, so we're gonna let the narrator talk here.
Dreaming! He yelled. This is all
Yay.
a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
So,
an
yeah.
explanation. His co-workers weren't
We got
actually
a $15 donation from Indie Drag Pack saying, "Greetings from General Germany." Literally.
to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered
Right.
Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why
Thank you,
is
Paulister,
there a
for this
voice in
amazing
my
game
head
submission to
dictating
UKSG.
everything
We
that
hope
I'm
to see
doing
more
and
of that
thinking?
anytime soon.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking
Right.
about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
If you
when
guys
he
want
read
me
all
anything
that
to
on,
read-
I wondered if this
Ooh,
voice spoke
I
to
can
all
English.
people in their
If you guys want me to read anything in a deep and lucid voice, no, dulcet voice,
Was Stanley
feel free to
simply
post it in
deceiving
chat and I can read it out
Believing
aloud
that
for
if
you.
he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
points hype.
Now hearing the voice speak these words
Scan
is
your
quite a
club
shock
card to
Stanley.
win club card points.
After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
8.
voice was a part of
8.
himself too, surely,
8.
surely, if he could just...
8.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this home.
5-10.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through.
10 out of 10.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
This is a
It's all
very
I
fun
want.
run. I'm really sorry,
want
but
my
you have to
apartment.
experience this.
And my wife.
Can, Sir
All I
Kappa.
want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will
Chat
be fine.
spam Kappa 123. Don't actually spam Kappa 123 though.
Okay.
Jesus, that scared me.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone
Oh no,
let me
the
out. My
ending
name
is coming to an
Stanley.
end.
I have a boss, I have an office. I am
Whose
real.
idea was it to
Please,
run
just
this?
someone tell me I am real. I must be
Mine.
real. I must be. Can anyone hear my
Mine.
voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella
Woke up one day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place
and walked to her
of the works.
But on this
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few
But
seconds, she considered the strange man. Everyone knows what crazy
Pathetic
people
little
look like.
hedgehog.
And in that moment, she
Even with
thought
the
to herself
Phantom
how
Ruby
lucky she was
weakened,
to be
I still
born.
have enough power
I
to
am
smash
saying
you into blue
I am
jelly.
in control of my life. I know what is real and what isn't.
There's another, the other quotation from Argic.
Seeing this man
Oh no, I
with
got
her
blue
better.
balls.
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important
Is beautiful.
people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
I'm
So it was
shaking.
only a moment that
Me?
she stood there,
Me
staring down at the
afraid?
and then she turned and
Ugh.
ran.
Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak? No. I am not weak. I'm not. Oh, what's the next ending?
All
By
of
the
his
way.
co-workers
Alright,
were
so
gone.
we're done with the left door.
Decided to go to the meeting room.
So we're done with
Perhaps
the
he had
left
simply
door.
missed a memo.
We're done with the left door and we're going to the right one now.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not
Here
the
we
direct
go.
way to the meeting room.
And so we're gonna
Stanley
start
knew it
off
perfectly
with
well.
the...
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So we're now
truly a
going to
room
go
worth admiring,
into...
but eager to get
we're
back
gonna
to
go
business,
straight ahead
Stanley took
into the
first open
cargo.
door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Wow.
it's incredible he wasn't 5 years
So now we're
ago.
gonna follow the exact opposite order of
Look,
endings,
Stanley, I think
and
perhaps
we're
we've
gonna be
gotten
doing
off on the
these
wrong foot.
starting from the game's
I'm not
ending,
sure
which
if
seems
you
to be the
knew
longest.
I realize that
And
investing
so
your
we're gonna
trust
start
in
off by
someone
jumping
else
onto the
can be
catwalk.
difficult, but the fact is that the story has
Yes.
been about nothing but you.
There we go.
All this time. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero
In order to
consideration
run
for others?
through
Are
any
you that
percent,
convinced that I want something bad to
you
happen
will
to
have
Why,
to
I don't know how to convince
have
you of
beaten
this,
the
but
game
I really
already.
do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your
Therefore,
side.
by definition,
Now
true
listen
any
carefully,
percent
this
has
is
an
important.
inherently higher
Stanley
skill
walked
floor
through the
than
red
any
door.
of the other categories.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley, go ahead, Stanley.
Want to run
You all know so
100%?
badly what's out
Insane
there,
no
you
level
will find out
skips?
what lies at the end of this
Those
road you've
are
chosen.
scrub
Well, don't
categories.
let me stop you.
That's someone who has never seen the game
see,
before
There's
could
nothing
beat.
here.
Unlike
Haven't
true
even
any
finished building this
percent.
section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms.
Come talk
exposed
to me once you've
developer
ready to
textures.
run
Is this
the
what you had
true
wanted? Was it
category.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
you
Because I
know,
did. And in the end, it
with
was all
you,
for
it's
nothing,
always
because
me,
this
me,
is what you
me.
wanted to see.
Well, guess
Help me here,
that.
Stanley. Help elucidate
Now
this
it's my
strange
turn.
and unknowable
So
desire
you just
of
shut up
yours. What would
and
have
pay
made this game
attention.
better? What did you want to see?
You're mean to me.
Vehicles? Skill
You
trees?
insult me,
Work
and you
with
don't
me, you've given me
appreciate anything that I
absolutely
do.
nothing so far.
You're always
Tell you what,
pushing me
we'll take
around,
a stab in
or
the dark at
pushing
a
me
new
away.
design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
So,
Now,
another
tell me
speed tech
about
here.
your experience with this new version. Would you
if
say that
you
the game
press
benefited from
2
allowing you more choices?
on
Feel
these
free to be
assessments, you get the
honest. I'm
shortest.
looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate
you
it
get the
either.
best,
You enjoyed
actually,
it. Perhaps is the correct term.
the shortest
It didn't
dialogue
cause you
with the narrator.
excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
Yes.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
No,
I
no,
think
no.
I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's a thing. Okay, bye.
Art percent?
Now, Would you say that
No.
repetitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
We're not answering that question.
Never!
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
I'm taking a first row seat.
It's a very meaningful one. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting
Where's the
demands.
Where's the popcorn?
I think
Where the hell is the popcorn?
will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes
Good.
clear
It's so
once you
when
bring
it
it
finally does the thing,
So
we're
why
gonna
don't you give it
enjoy
full
a
play,
popcorn
make
waterfall.
sure it's a
I'm assuming.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless.
Yeah, the thing is, art percent is not one of the endings here, so we're not gonna be doing it. For better or for worse.
I can't think of a single thing that might
Chat
improve
spam,
experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
Chat spam.
I'm out. I'm done.
John Madden.
Thank
John
you for
Madden.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to
Play someone else's
hey,
game. Oh, nice.
see.
Yay.
What do we have
do
here?
that. Don't.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
True 100%. I don't think I want to break my really long speedrun virginity with 200% Stanley Parable. I don't think so. I'd be more likely to do anything Super Mario Galaxy related. Oh no!
Well,
Oh
Stanley,
no! We're
is
gonna
this
get a
any better?
DMCA takedown.
At last, the
No,
one
please
thing you've
stop.
always
Look
desired.
away.
Avert your
I
eyes.
had
Avert
absolutely
your
nothing
eyes.
to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Microsoft
Will it
takedown.
ever
Oh my
be?
god. Oh
Well,
no.
I'll say this.
Please,
I'm
look
done
away,
with things
audience.
for you. From
If
now
nobody
on, I will
sees
only
it,
create to
it
fulfill
never
a greater
happened.
artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
If nobody sees it, it never happened.
This will go.
No! Why would you put it there?
And then.
It's already a bad house. Why would you do it worse?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my
It's a
work
pile of
art
dirt.
and feel ashamed at your
Sad
own
thing is, I built a worse house in
inadequacy.
Minecraft.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Let me in. Thank you.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything.
Sure.
Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go.
I mean, we could just as
Oh my,
easily
It looks like it's going to get a bit
gone into
dark.
creative
You've got a
mode, but
light.
whatever you say.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in
Yeah.
mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Oh,
Even the
spiders?
diamond couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Okay, new game. Diamond's overrated. Kappa outdated. Now we debated. New game hype. Oh wait, I'm still doing the deep boy stuff.
New game hype.
Oh no, another DMCA tick. No, look away. No.
I don't even know what
If
this
you can't
game
tell
is,
which
I
game it is.
love it. You trapped in a glass box with no
No,
one
it's not.
listening to
It's
me.
not that one.
Oh,
If you can't tell what game it is.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is
We
this
don't-
game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
If nobody can,
I'm curious.
if nobody can tell what game this is, then nobody will ever DMCA takedown for it.
We're so sorry, epileptic viewers.
We are. I'm sorry. I banned myself from future.
Oh,
It's a puzzle.
critical
Ooh.
thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Get in there. Get. I'm fast. I'm fast.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
Okay.
I really don't
One is
care
Portlo's
much to see you stumble
glitchless
through any more of these.
percent. Alright.
Oh, there's parts of this game that look fun. What?
Right. That's a thing. 509. Where's the... So basically what we're doing here is we need to find my office as fast as possible. Yep, that's the one. That's the right way through. Hey, lights. TVs and PCs. Nice. We're on the right way. Right through here.
A comment from Guy McGuy. Worst player ever.
Oh my god, how could we? How could I?
Hey, is that the head source mod, Stanley Parable?
Maybe.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading
Oh,
man
no.
of the story, well, perhaps he's
It's
got
all
it.
going to hell.
I mean, wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if
Oh,
he's
boy.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Oh
He needs me. Someone
Oh,
who
this
will
is a
wrap
fun run,
everything up
isn't
in
it?
the
What-
end
what
and
is
make
our time?
sense out of the chaos and the fear and the
41.
confusion. That's who I am.
Can we add like
That is
5
what I
minutes
mean
of
to this
estimate?
world. Oh, yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all
Well,
comes
funny
to
enough, there
pass,
is an ending where you break your kneecaps.
the end will be
Actually,
his
there's 2 of them in this run.
very soon.
Yeah, you need to do that
I
to
can
go
wait.
overestimate.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to jump out your window.
No.
There's only
Oh, just somebody shoot at me with a Nerf gun from the back. Do it! Do it! Just do it! Ow. I can't do that, boys. Alright then, so back to the right door this time. We're doing the space ending, which is basically the first of the
Stanley
2
came to a
endings
set
that
of 2
involve
of them.
us
This
breaking
was
our
not the
kneecaps.
correct way to the
And this
meeting
one's the
room,
most
and
fun one
Stanley
of the
knew it
2
perfectly
because we
well.
get to do it
Perhaps he wanted to
over
stop by the employee
and
lounge
over
first, just to
and
admire
over
it.
again.
Wow. Yes. This room. But
Yes.
eager to get back to
That
business,
routing is just
Stanley took
amazing,
the first
isn't it?
open door on his left.
Yes, on the fly,
Stanley
right now.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5
All right.
years ago.
Get in there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
This is where you're intended to go, yes.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
No, this
but
is
the
this is
fact
actually
that
part of the
story
run.
has been about nothing. What?
This is actually
Really?
part of the route
I was
for
in the
12
middle of
endings.
something. Do you have
There
zero
isn't many
consideration
endings.
for others?
There
Are
aren't,
you
I should
that
say,
convinced that I
because I'm
want
good at
something
English.
bad to happen to you?
But
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to
Yeah.
show you something beautiful.
All right, so this
Look,
time we're gonna go
let
through
me
the red
prove
door
it.
because
Let me
we
prove
need to.
that I'm on your side.
Let's just give the narrator a chance. He might have been.
Now listen
you know.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red
There we
door.
go.
Oh, thank God you are
There we go.
willing to
It's
listen to
I'll
me.
give you a chance.
Do you
Come
see
on.
that I really
What do you
have
got for
wanted
me?
you to be happy all
All
this
right, and by the
time.
way, this is an
The
endless
problem
hallway.
is all these choices.
It's just the same
two
loop
of us always
over and over.
trying to get somewhere that isn't here, running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. I would,
Can you, like, shift
we
back
would
into the
both
chat?
be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, there we go. There's a door. Closet ending. No, we're not doing that. I don't think you understand what the word ending means.
Do we want? What are we looking for?
Can this game just become a
Here.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right,
No,
so this is what
wait.
we're doing.
Where are you going? If we just stay
There we go.
right here.
So
Oh,
this
no.
is the part where we
Stay
smash
away
our
from
kneecaps
those stairs. If
over
you
and
hurt
over.
yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose
Oh
all of this.
no. If that was your idea of like
Please, no,
something, there
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
we go.
No!
No. There's one.
No. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
You're the only
I
one
can't go back
enjoying
to what I was
this.
before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Right. It.
Stanley,
Oh boy.
let's go back to... My God. Is this really how much you dislike
Yes.
my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
This isn't a game. This is real life.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
LUL, nice meme.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Hey,
Is it
that's
over?
this ending.
It's going to
We smashed our
restart.
kneecaps.
I'm going...
Whee!
Time.
No. No! We still have 6. We're halfway
Yeah,
there.
5.
We have choice, work, death, confusion, and reluctant.
That is only 5.
What? That is only...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Oh wait,
a
yeah,
memo.
I'm right.
Death,
Yeah, you're...
choice, work, confusion, and reluctance.
Yep, so,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
let me
he
just
entered
look
the
at my
door on
notes
his
again.
left.
What?
Quick maths.
Why did I... what? Why did I go through the left door? Oh.
Reset.
Nice!
Reset.
Nice, this is a good run. I like this. I like this run.
It's over.
PB is dead, basically.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Woogie, woogie,
Perhaps he
woogie.
had simply missed a memo.
There's, okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
So this time we're gonna be doing the death ending, which is the shortest one. And I already choked it by not going to the left door.
Just to admire it. The
Ah!
lounge was sublime,
Jesus Christ,
a
dude.
work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh yeah, I see the ending that I missed, I believe.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yay.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control
Gesundheit.
of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yay!
Good
Yay.
job, Stanley.
So
Everyone
that's
thinks you are very
7
powerful.
down. I think. No, 8 down. I'm good at counting. I promise. 8 down.
Stanley
We have
decided
4 to
the
go.
meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned
nothing?
well by
No, no
himself
blah,
and
okay.
constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
All right.
When Stanley came
now
to
we're
a
gonna
set
do
of
a
2
different
open
thing
doors,
now.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Right, like so.
Standing
And
now
now
in this
we're gonna
incredible
go
room,
down.
Stanley for the but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I believe we still have to take the carousel here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
And
incredible he wasn't
we're gonna
5
be
years ago.
actually going all the way through.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Arctic,
here.
please.
I'm not your enemy, really.
With
am
that
I?
pyramid, please.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has
Same.
been about nothing but you all this time.
Alright, so now we're
There's
gonna have a
someone you've
phone
been neglecting,
here,
Stan.
and we're gonna be doing
Someone you've
2 different
forgotten.
stuff with it.
Please,
The
stop
first
trying
time we're
to
gonna
make
be
every
unplugging it,
decision by
and
yourself.
because that's the funny ending.
I'm not asking for me,
Um,
I'm asking for her.
hmm?
This is it, Stanley.
Yeah.
Your chance to redeem
Here we go.
yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright, so
That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, 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 you
All right.
can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
So yeah, we just
Let me
unplugged the phone
double-check.
because that's a thing you can do. And we're gonna
Stanley
get
here,
educated on
clear
how to make choices
Stanley
now.
picks up the phone.
Because
He's taken to his
this
apartment,
entire
where he
marathon
finds
has
his
been
wife,
based on
and the
bad
two
decision
pledge
making.
themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone
Looking at
is actually
myself.
somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were
So
supposed
yeah,
to mean anything.
gonna
I don't
learn a video.
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you...
I
Wait a
chose wrong.
second.
Yes.
Did I just see...
Paul, you had
No,
one job.
that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Oh,
You're not
Arctic.
Stanley.
No, come on.
You're a real
This-
person.
That's not your entire life. Well,
I
you
can't
did
believe
decide
I
to
was
tune
so
into this
mistaken.
marathon.
This
That's
is
a
why
good
you've been able to
decision.
make correct and incorrect choices. And to
Maybe.
think I've been letting you run around
Very,
in
very,
this
very
game for so
debatable.
long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or
Let's
did you
learn.
not grasp the severity of
Let's
the
learn.
situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a
Let's
moment
learn choices
so we
and
can
Knuckles.
educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Uh,
Please observe this
sadly,
helpful
no.
instructional video.
The Stanley and
It's
Knuckles.
the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Sounds good.
Or he could
Sounds good.
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part of a healthy decision-making process.
Somebody's
Most
paying
medical
attention in
professionals
class.
recommend making at least 8 choices per
There are
day.
more than
Do
12
you
eggs.
make more than
8,
8? Less?
8,
And
8.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices
there
are
are
actually
actually more
meaningful
than 12
and whether
endings.
you'll
One of
ever
them
make a
takes 4
significant
hours, though.
contribution
Yes.
to the
So we
world,
say,
just remember
no.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor
Infield
will guide you
exercise.
in an
Although
exercise
it's not an
to
infield
test and
exercise, it's
reinforce the
less
material
than
covered
that.
in this video.
Welcome back.
Hmm?
You may have noticed to deteriorate as a result of
Yeah, this
narrative
is
contradiction.
ending number 9. So we have
Now
done,
that
yes,
you're properly informed on good
8
decision-making,
endings.
We're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes
Pre-
ago and
press
see
8
what
to
the
split.
correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
for every time we make like a splits for the Stanley Parable, the split button should be 8. Press 8 to split. What? What is happening?
Now that we know
No!
your choices are meaningful,
Why can't I
we
fall
can't have
off?
you jumping off the
No!
platform and dying. Imagine the main
Oh, the
character
humanity.
dying senselessly
Oh,
halfway
no.
through the story. That story would make no sense.
How
to
could
me.
you?
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
That's unfortunate. All right. So this is a funny thing that is actually.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again. and
So
you'll
funny
be
enough
home free
about this
in the
ending
real
is
world.
that if you actually need to take the wrong decision once
Now
again
remember,
before
all
going
you
to
need
the
do
left
is
door.
behave exactly as Stanley would.
So
That
if you
means
don't do
choosing
that, it just takes you
responsibly
as if
and
you
always
were
put in the
normally going
story
through the left
first.
door,
I'm
and
quite
all of
sure
this will
you'll
be for
up to
naught.
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Stanley came
When
to a
Stanley
set
came
of
to
two
a set
open
of two
doors.
open
He entered
doors,
the door on
he
his
entered the
left.
door on his left.
I'm faster.
No! Why did you
Yes.
do that? Quickly,
Uh,
hurry
t-
back
get-
in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ah. Stop bonking on walls.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my
My work!
Why? For what?
My
What
work!
did you get out of that?
My
What did you find
work!
so special about seeing the game undone? Left
What?
like so much
Oh, no.
garbage.
Oh, no.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't admit
He's just
that.
ranting
Sure,
now.
I'll have to live with it
I'm trying to
forever.
clip past
Me
this
living
and
its
it's over there.
impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to
I
shut
don't
the
know.
game down
I
entirely?
might-
To willingly
might as well
destroy all
try.
of my work? I don't know. That's the answer. What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Ah, come on. I want to
I
get up there.
have to.
Oh, up too late. That is unfortunate.
Manager.
What? Alright, so another like dead period here.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still
The
here.
game forced a crash
This
there.
pile of rubbish with you.
I would actually be quite hilarious
Who thought
if
he was
the
so clever?
if the game forced a
Now
crash
look
there
where we
to
are.
shut the game down.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the
If
world that was
ending
mine,
is
and you
true,
run it
then
into the
break.
ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually
Why
knows how to
so
do what I tell him.
serious?
He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a
No,
child.
don't say that.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Alright, so this
That
time
means
you actually
choosing
have to go to the left
responsibly
door.
and always putting
Because
the
you-
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be
It just resets you
follow
back
my
into the
lead and you'll
doors.
be fine. All right. When Stanley came
Hey,
to
look,
the set of
knowledge
two
about a
open doors,
speedrun, I have
he
that.
entered the door on his left.
No.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Yep,
find an answer.
there it
Coming
is.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Whoopsie. Yep, and this is the thing here.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
Da-da-da.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Right,
Stanley
I'm
wondered
gonna go
in
to sleep.
disbelief
I'll
who
be right back.
orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up. Now,
Well,
he
hello
would draw
there.
from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath
I
and
am
then
now
spoke
fooled.
the code.
I know what I'm doing.
Nice wallpaper in the office. So, yeah, let me just,
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
there we go.
He spoke
That
it
should,
into the receiver,
right about
there
do
on
it.
the wall.
There we go.
I'm sorry, is there a
Okay.
problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
There we go. That should
Please
stay on,
speak
probably.
the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to
Oh,
bring
look,
you
it's a
this far,
panda.
only for you to suddenly
that a
decide you have
gun
better
on
things to
that?
do.
Ew,
I
no.
asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for
I am
his
the
choices.
most expensive
He knows
boss.
What it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show
Of
you,
course,
then
of
why
course
did
he
you
is.
come here? You had a choice, you know. You
In
could have gone
Drag
through the
Pack,
door
one of
on
the
right. You could
organizers.
have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh boy.
When
Oh no. No, how? Oh look, it's a stand.
Turned on no clip, that's cheating.
Again?
Yeah, I'm a cheater.
Is everything okay?
Right, so now we have to wait for the credits to roll. This is called the choice ending because of the choice video. So yeah, these are basically all the runs that are as bad. Right, so we have the work ending, the confusion ending, and the reluctant ending left. So that should take us about 15 minutes, maybe? Just about. In the meantime, I'm just gonna... It smells weird. It smells weird, though. Hey, can you get me a post-it note that says 8 on it? Thank you.
Just instantly ready.
Well, we wrote it ahead of time.
Alright.
In fact, we were saying you're probably very disappointed with us for what we've let this marathon become.
Rip.
Take as much time as you need.
There we go. That should do it. It should move from there. So, 9 endings done. Time. No. We still have 3. We still have about 3. Okay.
Right. You're like 40 minutes over it.
40 minutes.
Stanley
Oh
knew the
no.
office map like the back of his hand.
Oh
It was
no,
only a
how
matter
could
of
we?
time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Right, so we're now going into the work ending. And this
When
time we're
Stanley
actually
came to a
answering
set
the
of two
phone.
open, this
Would
was
you look
not
at
the
that?
correct way to the meeting room, and
We're
Stanley knew it
we're
perfectly
choosing
well.
correctly this time.
Perhaps he wanted to stop
about
by
that?
the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager
Alright.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
We're
door on
almost
his
there.
left.
Keep going.
Stanley was so
Thought we were gonna
bad
go
at
down
following
that.
directions, it's
But
incredible.
who
it
was
some 5
phone?
years ago.
Phone was a person.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Probably
I
my
realize
uncle.
that investing
I
your
don't
trust in someone
remember.
else can be difficult.
This isn't
but the
closet
fact
ending.
is that the story
Oh
has been
no!
about nothing but you.
Run ruined. Was fucking.
We'll ban you from this room.
Someone
From this room, do you think that's gonna change
Stop trying to
anything?
make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, but in his eagerness to prove that he is.
I did. I really just did that. There goes the run. So
All of his co-workers were gone.
that's we've already done this
Stanley
ending.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No.
When Stanley came to a set of two, this was not the correct.
Why
way
would I
the
want to
meeting
splice
room,
such a
and Stanley knew
such a
it
bad
perfectly
run?
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
I mean-
just to admire it.
That's the trick.
The lounge
I mean,
was grand.
If
majestic,
anything,
perhaps, but
I mean, if that's
he had
gonna
to
make
get back
me
to business.
Gonna
Stanley
go
took
down
the
the left,
first
aren't
open
we?
If that's
Oh,
gonna-
debated.
debated.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
This is a good. We should have saved that ending for last. Jeez.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
So we
I
have
realize
5 minutes
that
until we can get
investing
world
in
record.
someone else can be difficult, but the fact
Think we
is
can do
that the
3 endings in
story
5
has been
minutes?
about nothing but you
Think-
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've
You
forgotten.
can make that jump, Paul. Go for it.
Please, stop
Huh?
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
Clutch.
I'm not asking for me.
Holy shit. What movement tech?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Hello.
That's her, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Oh no.
Debated.
Debated.
Oh, come on.
Truly
Did you actually
debated.
think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm
Oh
trying
my
to make a
God.
point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Oh,
Stanley.
that's nice. T.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
No bunny
And
hopping,
every button
sadly.
that he
No.
pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly
Oh
what he's
no,
told to
that's
do.
not a
Now he's
couch.
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
Right.
he's
Give
going
me a
home.
post-it with the number
He's coming
427
back
on
to
it.
work. One might even feel sorry for him. except that
Yeah.
he's chosen this
There you
life.
go. You got it.
I've been paying attention.
But in his
Yeah.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind
Rip
his
Stanley.
desk, Stanley dreamed
He lived a
of
good
wild
life.
expeditions
Right, just,
into the unknown.
On the left cheek. Right
Fantastic
there.
discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work,
Right,
was a
on the
reminder that
cheekbone,
none
I'd
of it
say.
would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he
A good-
imagined that
a good
one day
marathon.
at work,
A
he
fun
stepped up from
marathon.
his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through
At
either.
last.
At last.
Of course. Of course,
It
quality
barely
entertainment
even
guy,
mattered
McGuy.
what
This
lay
is
behind each door. The mere thought
when you don't
that
have
his
interesting
decision
runs,
to
you have
do
interesting
something
runners.
was almost too wonderful to behold.
This is basically it.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one
kids.
path lay an enormous bound room.
We
with
are
monitors
very
and
tired.
mind controls. And down
That
another
is
was a
very
phone
true.
line that weaved in many
Oh my god!
and he
Where can you stick that?
I swear in the background.
It was such a wonderful thing.
Feel free,
So
yeah.
instead, he relived it again and then again.
Yes,
and again,
next one is
over
pet
and
percent,
over,
maybe.
wishing beyond hope that it would never end.
Because I
But he
still
might
want to
always
watch
feel this free.
Cruel's
Surely there's an
Screw
answer down
20%
some new path.
runs.
Mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Arctic. Easy
But
there
is
on the
no
lewdness.
How could there possibly be?
Easy.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets
Oh,
which
no.
life is the real one.
2.
And I'm trying to tell him that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
Try
Here,
and be a little
watch
bit.
this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
Why
every
is he
second
saying
he
something,
lives
Andy?
he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I
Busker.
want him
Easy
to.
with the
But I don't make the
lewdness.
rules. I simply play to my intended purpose.
I have
The
a
same as
girlfriend.
Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm
free.
compelled to.
Oh.
I must. Perhaps. Well, maybe this time you'll see.
Well,
Maybe this time.
Please die. Oh no. Well, that's like if we just went straight to please die, I think the story would have been the story of the death of Stanley would have been much shorter. Right.
everyone does it.
Hey, this is the confusion ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the
Right,
correct
so,
way to the meeting room, and Stanley
This is the
knew
confusion
perfectly
ending.
well.
We're gonna get
Perhaps
confused.
he wanted to stop by
We're
the
gonna follow
employee
an
lounge
adventure. We're
first,
gonna go on
just
a
to
true
admire it.
adventure.
Squiggly line of adventure.
And here
Oh
it
yes,
was.
the Swiggly
The
line of
lounge.
adventure. The
But
one, the
eager
only.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
So
door.
we take this one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite
Like so.
door, and got back on track.
It's time time for the best music in the
To
game.
go back to the office, he wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
It's da 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 da.
from here,
It's probably left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute? Now, let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I think I know where I'm going.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley,
Okay.
close your eyes. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
I really like the 10-hour
How about,
version.
rather than waste my time trying to salvage
Nice.
this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay. All 12 endings disrupt rot.
That's it, yeah.
We are doing all 12 endings disrupt rots.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes, we're doing something. We're doing the 12 endings.
Yeah.
And oh.
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh my
what?
god, so many options.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely
So many
restarted
options.
the game over completely fresh.
How?
Everything should be...
Why we got the judge?
Did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
Okay.
the story
That's,
somewhere? Or
that's decent.
hold on.
Probably.
Why am I asking you? I'm the
Good
one
run,
who wrote
good
the
run. This can
story.
be-
It was right here just
This
a
game
minute
is definitely
ago.
worth 60
I know
bugs.
for sure that
Well,
it's
I
here
don't know about
somewhere.
bugs, but no, it's
Okay,
worth
then.
whatever it is
Isn't it?
worth
I'd
in,
pay
in
60 bucks for
bucks.
this.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yeah, I paid £35, which is the same price as Sonic 4.
Nice.
There's more content in Sonic 4.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, hey, I did it. I went fast. Wait, that's not.
No.
Strummer, your co-host has a note on his cheeks for you to read.
I mean, I haven't read it yet, so go ahead.
I mean, 1 second. I can't.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Closet
promise you
ending
there
when? I
definitely
mean,
was a
if
story
you're
there
so
before.
eager,
Do we just need to restart the game again?
if y'all
I
are
find it
so
unlikely
eager,
that we'll ever progress by starting over and over
yeah.
again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Googling it.
1 second. I'll do it after the run's finished. 1 second.
All of his co-workers were
What
gone.
could it mean?
What could it mean? Stanley
Maybe go
decided
back
to
to
go to the
35
meeting
and
room.
back up
Perhaps
later.
he had simply missed a memo.
No. Oh no!
Okay,
No options.
it's
Ow!
worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came
Okay.
from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
That with
I
what
don't
is
know.
happening, not like this.
There we go. That's
Aha! I knew we'd missed something.
the story.
The story.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our
Yes,
steps.
we can do this. Oh wait. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
What is
I
happening?
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe
All right,
my
so
story
now
took
we have
place in
some
an
downtime.
office building. Is that correct?
So we wanted some runs to catch up on the
Do you
schedule.
remember, Stanley?
Whoops.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
And it really paid off. So,
time.
good job.
So this is the order. Yeah.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to
Oh,
restart.
we have to restart. Never mind. I'll get to that in a second. Just give me a second.
Right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable.
Alright, this is the
Adventure Line.
best
Just follow
music
the
in the
line.
game because
How simple is
it's one
that?
of the few tracks.
You see, the line knows where
It's
the
not-
story
it's not
is.
here yet.
It's
What are
over
you
in
ta-
this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
Hello.
by the act of moving forward, are we empowering a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
My name is
Well, I'd
Stanley.
like to apologize.
I know how to
Sure,
follow
I
a
was
line.
getting into that. You know what? I think what we need right
Alright,
now
hey, shut
is a
up,
bit of
guys,
music
shut
to
up.
lighten the mood.
Music time.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Alright. Bada.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Alright. I know. I think he understands, I think. Oh, no, he doesn't.
No, not
He's dumb.
again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we'd been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Get back to the office.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
Daring, mysterious.
mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this?
Da 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 da. Da da da
This is
da
exciting.
da da.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Yes, let's do
I'm
Sonic
ready for
Forces. Let's do 100%. A vanilla run.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome
Or,
new story. No
debatable.
lines or monitor rooms.
The
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Just don't acknowledge it, TM. Nice. Ah,
Ah,
There you go.
a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
Paulister,
reverse
did you get the
door's
Rufus
origin.
ending?
So starting
Well.
from the right, let us ask,
Well.
will taking the right door
Well,
be
you'll
Because
be happy.
ending well.
going? And since
We
the
are
answer is
indeed
clearly yes,
looking it up.
then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Our stream's going great.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Wait, is this
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
right.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't
That
I
works.
get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The,
Nice.
whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Just end it there. It's not going to get better than that.
So,
No.
okay.
There's one more. There's one
Guess
more.
now we just wait.
There's one more
I
category,
suppose
and
in
get ready on
some
time
way
for that
this
one.
is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite
Because
sure if
it'll
we're in
happen
destination
as
or
the moment
journey.
we get to
So
the
they're
loading
always
screen
saying that
after
life
the
is about
last
the journey
ending.
and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are
Yes,
right
so
now.
somebody
We'll find
just,
out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime.
Alright. It does that. And last but not least is the reluctant ending. And get ready on time on that one.
There's a broom closet.
I can't believe we're underestimate. No, that was the game.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
There.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This
moment we
couldn't
hit the
go
loading
anywhere
screen, that's
except
time.
badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Time! Right.